What's going on, people? The time is 5 o'clock. Time to get up and get the day started. Fucking hell. Get ready and go to the gym. Because get this cardio done. Then I actually have, I was meant to have a supplement delivery come yesterday, but it didn't come, so I'm gonna run you through when it does come what supplements I got for pretty much the next while. Probably will have a bit of a food shop as well because I need to top up on a few things, but yeah, I'll show you nothing. I'm not showing you nothing. I'm too tired for this shit. You've probably seen by the video, I'm 12 and a half weeks out today, and I'm going to be running you through my full day of eating on a training day. And yeah, let's get into it. Well, first let's go do the cardio and then we'll get into it. Before we do the cardio, usual stuff, black coffee. Your himbine's already gone in because I've already drank some of this, but yeah, lovely jubbly. This is actually, black coffee's actually starting to sit on me. What's the word I'm looking for? Starting to enjoy it. Like, it's actually not too bad. Like, if anything, like in the morning, I'll be honest with you, wake up and I feel a bit weird, get this into me, feel lively, so can't complain. Isn't that pretty cool? What a lovely sky. Lovely sky. It is a beautiful sky. So something I touched on there was when I said I get to do cardio, because you have to remember, and this is something that, you know, I said yesterday on one of my recent, this is something I said yesterday on Instagram. If you don't follow me, my Instagram is ryanwalsh.coach. Cheeky plug on the Instagram. But everything that you do in a bodybuilding prep is of your own choosing, and it's a privilege to do, you know. As much as I don't like doing cardio, it's a privilege to do this, you know. What a privilege to be able to wake up every day and have a passion to work towards and chase your goals. I don't even want to sound cringy or that, but this is just honesty. Like, what's made my prep, like, I wouldn't say easy, but more like not so hard, is not making it harder on myself by being like, oh, I have to do this is so hard, and like pretty much just moaning the whole time. Whereas what I've just done is been privileged and been grateful. What I've done is looked at everything I'm doing as a privilege and just been grateful for the process, and it's made things so much easier for me so far. Like, remember, no one's forcing you to step on stage. Like, nobody is forcing you to do this. This is all of your own choosing. Like, you can stop whenever you want, and like, ultimately, if you aspire to compete, or if you're probably even on prep right now and you're moaning about it, like, it's just gonna make things harder for you. Like, it really is. Like, for myself, I'm glad that I have not moaned a single bit. Haven't moaned. Yeah, I don't like doing cardio, but I'm not moaning about it. I'm actually grateful and privileged that I get to, as I said, wake up every day with a passion to work towards. Not just from the bodybuilding prep, but obviously with coaching and being able to have, you know, goals to chase. Because not a lot of people have goals. That's the reality. Like, not a lot of people have goals. Like, some people just wake up and go through the day-to-day life with no purpose, no passion, just to, you know, without sounding like rat racy, but just literally just living their life with no vision and no passion. And yeah, that's not really a fun life to live, in my opinion. But yeah, you know, if you're someone that, even just in life, you know, you're being a bit ungrateful about stuff, or you're being negative towards things, just look at it more so in a sense of, like, for example, and if you're on a prep or you're just like in a diet or something, look at these challenges as privileges, because they're not challenges, they're privileges. Be grateful that you get to push your body to the extreme. Be grateful that you get to challenge yourself, because that's a privilege in itself. Most people don't have that privilege, so be grateful for it. Rather than looking at it, as I said, as something that's a challenge, look at it as a privilege. But yeah, there's my 2 cents on, you know, being grateful for the challenges that come along in life. I'm gonna get some steps, go do this cardio, and then get steps back, and then we'll go from there. So I'll catch up with you when I am at the gym getting ready to step on the Stairmaster. And that is the cardio boxed off. Probably meal one, or I'm gonna go shopping. I might get a few clips of shopping, because I need to get a few bits in the shop. I might either shop first and then do meal one, or meal one and then shop. It just depends time wise. While I'm here, if you want to see the content continue and watch me and watch my journey to the stage over the next 12.5 weeks, make sure you like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to actually press the bell notifications, because you can do that now. Because on my last video I had it set on the child settings, so obviously you couldn't do that. So yeah, change that. And yeah, drop a comment, because you know it's always nice to see comments. You know, it's good for the algorithm and all that. But yeah, I'm gonna finish off. Well, gonna go home now, and then we'll go from there. We're just gonna pick up a few bits. Not gonna record everything, but yeah, get a few bits and bobs, and yeah. So this is a full day of eating, so I will kind of keep it to just a full day of eating, but this is technically part of it because it's food. Some bananas. For the rest days, unfortunately, only get them on a rest. Don't get them on a training day. Bosh. Eggs and egg whites. The rest days, salmon. Fucking love salmon. Salmon is just one of them that just delicious. Whack in the old air fryer. Whack in the air fryer, get it extra crispy, and it's banging. This is actually a tip I learned from one of the lads, is when you're getting the rice, yeah, get jasmine rice obviously, but if you get it in long grain, it's actually much bigger when you cook it, so it makes you feel like you have more food. What is it? Save your money, get the discount stuff, listen to your mother. These are on offer, so I ain't saying no to that. Banging. The old oats is basically higher potassium salt. So if you have a diet that's low in potassium, this salt will help. Just get a bit of cheese in there. I'm gonna go pay for all this stuff. That like I got a lot, and I will catch you when I'm at home for the actual day of eating. So we are back from shopping, and we're gonna get right into meal one. This is now trying to be formulated, so there's a method to this madness. Yeah, drizzle that. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna enjoy this. As I said, calories, macros and all that good stuff will be somewhere along the screen. But yeah, meal one bagel tin, 3 eggs, 100 ml egg whites, 100 gram blueberries, 100 gram raspberries. So I'm about to go get my haircut, but before I do, just to make sure I'm staying on top of my food for the day and I don't have to worry about doing it later, is I'm going to prep my vegetables for the day and prep my rice for the day. Now, if you're someone you know, you might be out and about, or you simply just have a busy enough schedule, this is going to help massively. Staying on top of actually preparing and being prepared. Because by me doing this, I don't have to worry about it later and being like, oh no, my rice isn't there or my veg isn't there. And simply just meal prepping in general is going to save you a lot of time. I know a lot of people say it's a hassle, but when you save time and you don't have to worry about it later, it's less of a hassle. It might seem like a hassle in the moment, but trust me, it goes a long way. So yeah, like simple things of literally just doing this. will make a world of difference, and you're gonna have a lot more time to, you're gonna spend a lot less time worrying about, oh, I don't have food there, because now you've prepared it. The simple things make a world of difference. We're now back from the barbers, fresh trim acquired, and now, if you can see it there, it's time for meal 2, which I will show you right now. This meal is honestly nothing special. It's probably one of the more basic meals of my day, but this is meal 2. So we have 200 grams of raw weight chicken, 80 grams of raw weight jasmine rice, and then we have 200 grams of mixed veg, and I'm using asparagus, red pepper, and some courgette. And to top it off, my salt intake is 10 grams a day, so we're going to be putting 1 gram of low salt and 1 gram of pink salt into this, and then we're going to add some sauce using currently, what is this? Frank's Red Hot Original. So yeah, simple, basic, but effective, and it does the job. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. Yeah, again, we'll leave the calories and macros somewhere along the screen from this meal. And yeah, gonna enjoy this now. Bada bing, bada boom. So, supplement delivery time. We have a delivery from MyCoreSupplements, so we're gonna run through what I got. This is not sponsored. I wish it was. But if you want to use the code, use code LEVELUP, LVLUP. That is Jim Morrissey's code. So yeah, big up Jim Morrissey. Straight away, creatine, basic stuff, you know, most research supplement on the market, so gotta top up on the creatine. Now this looks like cereal, but it's actually cream and rice. We got it's from DNA Sports in jam donut. I just seen them, they're like relatively cheap, so said why not. And then banana caramel waffle, I'm actually looking forward to that. That sounds absolutely banging. Hydroflow from Conte Sports. This is my first time trying this, so I don't actually know, can't say if it's good or bad. So yeah, 2 of them. Some omega-3s from Supplement Needs. We then got a multivitamin from JP, the one, just straight up basic multivitamin, covers all bases of overall health. Then got some vitamin D3 and K2 because, well, there's not really much sunlight at the moment, even though it's actually sunny today, funny enough. We then got some magnesium, is this the right one? Yeah, magnesium by glycinate. People think this is just good for sleep. There's actually a lot more benefits than you think. So if you're not taking it, I would suggest taking it. 2 free shakers, because you got free shakers with what you ordered on certain things. Last 2 things we got were protein powders. So we got this performance protein white chocolate raspberry. Sounds absolutely banging. Can't wait to try this as a whey paste. And then we got another one as well because yeah, why not? Perform in carrot cake. I'm actually curious to see if this is actually nice because I do tend to like sweet things. I like muffins, cookies, all that good stuff. So this should be nice. But yeah, that is my supplement order. Pretty bog standard. Covers all bases of, you know, pretty much training really. You know, hydration, cream and rice, because why not? Creatine, a few shakers, and yeah, 150 grams of oats. Yeah, 30 grams away. So we're now back for meal 3, pre-workout meal, using the prep bowl. The reason I say this, the prep bowl, is because it makes things feel like there's a lot more in it than there actually is. Not like this meal is small. This is like, I'm still on a good amount of food, as you'll see. So meal 4, Jesus Christ, brain's not working. Meal, look at that. That is how you want your oats. Cakey, perfection. Nearly forgetting how many berries I have to put in. As Wesley Vissers would say, time for the whey drip. Oh yeah. Now that is what we're talking about. Look at that. Unbelievable. Like, anyone that says, you know, oh, how do you eat this every single day? Shut up. You would eat this every single day. But yeah, I'm gonna give you a little taste test. Get a bit of berry, raspberry, cinnamon, and whey. Yeah, that's everything. Get that a little bit as well. that carrot cake whey, no joke, it's actually good. Like, I'm very surprised. Yeah, again, we'll leave the calories somewhere and macros somewhere along the screen for this meal. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this meal, of course, and then I will catch you at post-workout meal. We're now back from the gym, so we're gonna get a post-workout meal in, which is gonna be 30 gram of whey. Yet again, I'm gonna try this white chocolate raspberry. I'm gonna turn that into a whey paste. Then 150 gram of cream of rice, 100 gram of berries, just gonna use raspberries this time. And then 1 Nutrigrain bar, which is in the raisin one, banging. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this cream of rice as well. It's in banana caramel waffle, which, yeah, that sounds delicious. But yeah, I'll make this and then I'll show you what it looks like. So this is on 3%, so I'll make this quick. This is what it looks like. Doesn't look too bad. Gonna formulate this now. So obviously we get one of these. Now you're gonna be like, what the hell are you doing when you see what I'm about to do? So the reason I'm doing this is just because obviously it savors it, and as well it's broken up so it's easier to digest then. And she's just gonna chop this up real quick. I'll try fit in a taste test if I can. Oh, yeah. With this whey paste, it's very bad. The JP stuff, I tend to forget that whey is like a mix of a concentrate and ISO. So yeah, you can't use a lot of water on it. But yeah, quickly get this in. This is white chocolate raspberry, so it'll be nice with the raspberries. There's cinnamon, that's what it looks like. Pretty banging. And yeah, give us a little quick taste test before this dies. Cream of rice, the bar, raspberries, and the whey. Yeah. It's now time for the final meal. We have 250 grams of raw weight, 5% lean beef mince. We then have 150 grams of mixed veg, obviously between the red pepper, the asparagus, and the courgette. And then we have 80 grams of jasmine rice raw weight in this. So this is the rice cooker base basically, and the veg, and then the rice is there. But yeah, yeah, so we're gonna formulate this, give us a look at it, and yeah, I will leave the calories, macros, all that stuff for the whole day somewhere along the screen. It is around, as I said, 3,480 calories or something. I think it's like 460 gram of carb, but I don't really care about the numbers. I just care about following the meal plan, following all the meals, just eating the meals exactly how they're put, because that's the whole goal at the end of the day. It's just eat what your coach tells you, and then from that you will get shredded. But yeah, all the meals as well, I enjoy every single meal on my meal plan. There's not a meal that I'm like, ooh, don't like that. And that's what will make, you know, if you're like, you know, struggling with dieting or struggling with gaining weight, if you're eating stuff that you don't like, you won't stick to it. So eat stuff you do like, as it'll make dieting, bulking, whatever phase you're in, 10 times easier, and you'll actually get the results you want because you're able to stick to the nutrition. Probably the biggest factor between building muscle or losing fat. But yeah, formulate this, get that veg, yeah, grand, get rid of them, put that in there, get rid of that, get this rice, yeah. In we go. Get all of it, get every bit of it. Yeah, that's cleaned. And yeah, same as all the other meals. Gram of pink salt, gram of low salt. We're not gonna have this meal plain. Some some reduced sugar and salt ketchup. So do about 15 grams of this, because that's what I always do. And yeah, when it comes to sauces, literally just stick to what you've always been doing, because these are the hidden calories that people don't actually realise. Sauces, sauces, drinks, all them things, they're little hidden calories that most people don't tend to track. And it might just be the reason you're not losing fat, so don't forget to track your sauces. But yeah, that is the final meal. I'm going to eat this. Then I'm actually going to finish editing this video, because I've almost finished editing it. And then yeah, it should be out pretty much, today is Wednesday, it should be out tomorrow morning, which will be Thursday. But yeah, this has been a good day. Full day of eating, 12.5 weeks out for my first bodybuilding show. And yeah, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit the bell notifications, drop a cheeky comment if you want as well. And I will catch you in the next video. So, see you later, people. Yoink.